right, so we will get started with a quick warm-up.
While most of us are still asleep,
There's 3 components to alignment.
these officers with the Lynnwood Police Department are wide awake, working to keep themselves and the public safer
Lean forward.
before their shifts even start.
Let's like shrug.
And you could call the unique way they're doing that a kind of wake-up call.
I hear a lot from the community and from people outside of law enforcement that I talk to about training and officers are training. I even hear sometimes that you're trained for that. Of course, I have the knowledge of what our training looks like, and so I always slow down a little bit and look and say, what training are we providing, and are we really trained for that?
He covers.
And in the area of defensive tactics specifically, it's my opinion that we can do more there.
Drop that side back.
So Chief Jim Nelson is doing something unprecedented in the world of policing. He's committed every officer in his department to 2-hour monthly jiu-jitsu classes for 2 years, including him.
I've been through training, that happens once a year. And you're just, unless you're applying it or practicing it or utilizing it, you're still going to revert to your whatever real experience you have. The application is not going to be as clean, and ultimately, if that's the case, you can increase the likelihood of injury to the officer, injury to the person they're attempting to detain.
The venue is Kindred Jiu-Jitsu in Shoreline, selected primarily for its owner and instructor, Kyle McCutcheon.
And we're doing something that might aggravate that.
With 2 decades of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience and the same amount of time on as a law enforcement officer with another local department, you'd have been hard-pressed to find a better fit.
I started the academy, and I saw the tactics that were being taught, and to me, not really knowing the job yet, but understanding fighting, I was pretty skeptical. It didn't come as a surprise when I started working the street that I never saw those tactics used. Maybe the person was somewhat compliant and we were able to impose these tactics, but for the most part, it became kind of a free-for-all, and everybody was just kind of doing whatever they could to control this person or defend themselves. And so I saw the necessity pretty early in my career that we change our practices when it comes to this stuff.
The idea isn't to teach officers how to throw a punch. It's about protecting themselves from a punch.
He covers.
And taking physical control of someone actively attacking them by using the least amount of force possible.
It helps with de-escalation. If you know you have skills to fall back on, you can stay calm for longer. And so then you can better assess the situation. We are giving you little bits of violence that we're inoculating you to.
Because, as officers know, they can't choose how a suspect is going to react, but they're making a choice to be prepared for any reaction.
I think I'll feel more confident. I know a lot of people worry about taking grounds to the fight, but that's something I want to learn, have more confidence in overall.
So while most of us are still sleeping,
we're trying to develop a response.
The Lynnwood Police Department is doing things a little differently.
My goal would be that this changes the culture of police training, and we really wake up to the fact that we need more of this.